say that men can menstruate is a lie, and that is what is said.
Wait, where did that?
You never heard it, right? Okay, check it out. Anyone who says a man cannot menstruate is considered transphobic.
I missed this whole story.
You did?
I did. Tell me where you're getting this.
Just Google it. Can men menstruate?
Who is saying this? You're talking about a very small percentage.
Oh, really?
Dennis, I remember you in the old show. You were a little more reasonable.
What did I say that wasn't unreasonable?
You said that we think that men menstruate and no one does. We never even. Have you heard about it?
I'm a doctor. I missed that one, I confess.
And this is one of the premier reporters. He knows everything. These people are very. He's a doctor.
Okay.
He's one of the great.
I would make a friendly bet that the LGBTQ normative statement is men can menstruate.
You know what, guys, man, right here. This right here was 4 years ago, 2019. And we have gone so far in that time period to where, again, men can menstruate, apparently now. And man, we have gone to the absolute twilight zone. We have gone to a place where men can menstruate. And, anybody can be a woman as long as they declare they are a woman, and nobody can define what a woman is. Again, even the Supreme Court nominee could not answer what is a woman. Remember, she was, I'm not a biologist, so I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, man, we have gone to crazy town over the last 4 years. 4 years ago, man, nobody even thought to themselves, man, what do you mean a man can menstruate? No, everyone knew that was impossible. That was, and now flash forward, man, a trans, man can, it's like, man, that's not a man. That's not a man. And, of course, if you say it's not a man, you're being a bigot and a transphobe and whatever. And he was saying right here from 4 years ago, Dennis Prager was saying, yeah, apparently if you disagree with them, you're a transphobe. And Bill Maher's like, man, I don't know what you're talking about. I liked it when you used to be reasonable. I don't know what you're saying. Nobody says that. Yeah, they did. And they do. And again, they were just starting this back, 4 or 5 years ago. You were just hearing, murmurs of this being said. And, guys, it has gone straight off the edge of a cliff, man. It's gone to crazy town. But yeah, I'm gonna put up, man, a few clips of just how far things have gone now. And again, I'm sure many of you already knew this anyways, but I'm gonna put up again. This was 4 short years ago, not even. And I'm gonna put up clips of where we are now.
All right, it's time for that second half of the Factor Uncensored. Now, strap yourselves in. We're kicking off the second half of the Factor Uncensored. Now, what's considered to be an uncomfortable subject, menstruation products or period products, like when women have their periods. Why? A bill is under consideration for making those items available in the girls' and boys' restrooms of charter schools in Minnesota. Democratic Representative Sandra Feast is fighting for this very big change. Let's bring in our guests, Representative Ron Reynolds and Conservative Angela Box. So they want to take those products and put them in.
Like the way you described it.
Yes.
See, people even have time to, it's like, it's tough to even say those products. But anyway, you guys know what's going on.
Yes.
So if there needs to be period products or menstruation products in the boys' bathroom, elementary, middle school, depending on when the girls get their situation.
You can't even say
You can't even, it's so stupid. Look, the biggest horror of the transgender movement is the promotion of mental illness over objective reality. You cannot choose your own gender, period, end of story. And this is what conservatives are talking about when we're talking about groomers and grooming. This is the grooming of children to think that you can choose your own gender, which is causing a massive uptick in trans youth suicides, by the way. And the idea that kids can't, you know, a child under 18 can't vote, can't get a tattoo, can't join the military, can't smoke, but somehow we're going to have them insert puberty blockers and cross-sex hormones and mutilate their genitals and chop off their breasts. It is sick, it is demonic, and that is what the left has come to. And I am very curious to hear how you're going to defend this.
Here's the thing. Angela is demonstrating that Republicans are out of touch with the LGBTQ community. There is a growing number of transgender children, and this Democratic representative, which I'll admit, I wouldn't file the legislation, but I would vote for it. I understand the reason why she filed it. There are so many transgender children that need to have their identity protected. In other words, these young men who are these women who are now have been making themselves to be boys, they have a need for these products. This representative was saying that, hey, we don't want to further have a stigma. There are many gender-neutral bathrooms now. We don't want to be able to delineate between the genders because there are a growing number of transgender children. So this is to protect them. This is to give them dignity. And contrary to what Angela said, the reason why there's an uptick in suicide is because they're not supported.
That's
there's
insane.
a stigma attached to it.
You know what, guys, man? The Democratic Party has gone too far off the rails, man. They really have. Again, they're lying to you. What this guy's saying right here is we have to affirm kids. Look at all the suicides. We have to affirm them. That is what, no, man, you don't. You tell them the truth. You would tell people the truth. Because if you don't, you're going to wind up causing a bigger problem down the road. Tell them the truth. Don't lie to them. Again, lying is saying it's kindness. It's not kindness. It's lying. But again, man, you're telling people, you're telling kids, man, that, hey, you can be whatever you want to be, and that's not true. You can't be, if you're a boy, you're a boy. You're not a girl. You can dress like one if you want to or whatever. But again, this whole problem has been manufactured. Again, we can see that because, man, back when I was a kid, you never even heard of this stuff. Never even heard of it. That wasn't something that was real. Again, it's manufactured. It's something over the past several years, man, has sprung up. But it's not real. So again, if you want to help these kids out, you tell them the truth. Man, there's like a 4,000% uptick in people that believe that they're transgendered, you know, over the last so many years. It's like, are you kidding? Are you kidding? Do you not see what the issue is? And again, I think some of these people on the left-hand side of the aisle, they do see. But again, they don't want to actually come clean about what they're doing. And what they're doing, man, is they're harming our kids. They're forcing this down their throats. And they want to stay in power by whatever means. Whatever means, man. So again, that side of the aisle, man, they are lying to you. They are lying to you about that. They are lying to you about systemic racism. They are lying to you about white supremacy being baked into the system. Again, man, they want you to believe that when black police officers beat a black man to death that is somehow the fault of white supremacy. Again, step back far enough from it and look at it. Again, step back far enough from it and look at it. Again, they have to make something about something so you believe it. They will tell you that, a black guy beating another black guy to death is white supremacy. They're going to tell you that the majority of problems in this country stem from white supremacy. Of the violence, man, white supremacy. Again, even though most of the interracial violence is black on white violence. But again, they don't want to talk about that. Several times a rate. But again, they won't talk about that because it does not fit the narrative. So they don't care. They're going to tell you what they want to tell you. Same thing with the transgender stuff, and they will tell you what they want to. And again, if you question that and you say, man, look, I don't believe what you're saying, they will call you a homophobe, a transphobe, a racist. They will call you whatever, man, because again, you have to believe the BS that they're telling you. But, man, guys, if you would, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thanks.
You son of a